biggest moves I've ever tried to pull off. You can't say you got the biggest Minecraft server and not add part of this 8 gigabyte bullshit in. This is insane. Alright, so
Writing.
back to game. We're not even gonna move. I don't need to move. I just need to stay right as where I am. Okay. We're gonna try with a normal world. I've tried this several times in the past. I haven't quite done it like this though. Let's see what we get. We're gonna go back, come over here, edit, open it. You open it. We need to open another one of these. How many of these do I have open? Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay. And then we need to come over here. Open.
Open, open, open.
Hey, that looks just like where we were. Wow. That's crazy. Now,
That's crazy.
we're going to put that right in the middle as best as we can. Doesn't really matter. It's not exactly important. What we are going to do is pick what world spawn should be. Which one of you dirty little bitches? You know what? I think it's fair for me to be world spawn again. Nobody else gets to deserve it more than me. Selection, copy chunks. We're going to have a lot of work to do, and we're going to have a lot of these screens open. So we're going to go 1, 2.
We should pull in Doggo and Reaper and everybody.
No,
Never mind.
no,
Never mind. I know. We already had this covered.
Species, not bedrock. Okay, there we go. Selection, paste chunks. Okay, based off of my analysis here, you're gonna want to be like that. We're gonna go like that. Paste chunks. This is all in an attempt to get to space now. We already have the servers, so the Let's Play series has begun. This is what we need to do to try to get to space with the same map, if it's even going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen right here, right now.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, that's copying, so we can wipe that out. Let's get this open. We're gonna pack this shit really tight this time.
Yeah, no empty spaces.
Okay, so we already got this center section here. We're gonna work our way over here. We're gonna cut again. We're gonna cut some of this crap out because we don't need all of these different fucking cities.
Just make it really tight.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get this one. put this one right here. I'm gonna make this as fast as possible. We're gonna wipe that back. I think I could do Titan, the country of Titan now. Nice clean squares. Keep it pushing, keep it pushing. This shouldn't take very long, maybe about 10-ish minutes. And then we can see if it'll pop in there. So we'll put that right there, next to my little country, my first little country. The first version of my country. Wipe that away. Okay, that's in. Then we can put this little bastard next to it. If we keep them nice and close, we don't have so much bullshit vanilla land in between. And we won't have to manipulate so much stuff. So the trains can get to these places quicker. And then once we get to that one that I've been waiting for all my life. Okay. We're gonna cut that one out. We're gonna go for this one. Selection copy. Selection paste. Nice fit. Capture the heart of it. Selection copy. Selection paste. Come on, come on, come on. Put you right there. Okay. That takes care of that, and that. I still need Iron Forge. In order for this to really, really work, we're going to have to cut down a lot of that greenfield stuff too. That one map that has that beautiful land in it.
So you can literally just cut and paste however you...
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm modifying
cool.
this map the way I want it to be now. So in this instance, fuck. I really want this stuff, but I don't feel like we kind of need it at this point. So we're just going to go like this. Oh. And we're just going to take all of this and maybe one more row. One more row. There we go. And that's going to be that. Okay, we got Iron Forge. Now it's coming into these big land masses. We're going to need this little shit down here too. That's probably going to go really close to world spawn if I can tuck it in there nice and tight. Here we go. Copy Greenfield. We're going to put Greenfield right at the bottom.
And those black areas, do you fill those in too or no?
The black areas that's where the vanilla Minecraft map will automatically fill in. This is just undetermined land as of right now. So I'll probably fill that in with that over there. I don't know. I'll figure this out. Paste. Okay, so that's going to be Greenland. And then now we got to get Europe. And then we got to get Model City in there. Oh, I got to get this in there too. Fuck. No, I already got it. Never mind. Alright. Here we go for Europe. This is going to be crazy to get all of this connected into the fucking Nexus Universe Create mod. Going to space with all these countries. It will truthfully be a country-to-country space race. Copy chunks. Let's get Greenfield in here. Paste chunks. We're going to make Greenfield look like it just keeps coming off of right here. As fucking close can be. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Oh my god, that's perfect. Okay, that's in. This whole map should be pretty much good to go, minus getting these models down here. The construction, boats, and military vehicles. So now we're going to do... Oh, gotta wait. Fucking yells at you. It looks like one massive shit show. Look at all those different cities just crammed together.
I love that though.
It looks like fucking Europe.
I really, really like it.
The $1 billion question is going to be dissecting this beast. Because what I'm thinking we're going to do is separate the islands and spread them out. We're going to try, we're going to see, we're going to put it all in. We're going to see how big it is. And if it's too big, we're going to try it. If it doesn't allow it, then we'll go back in here and we'll start slowly but surely cutting the fat off this big ass pig until we get that fucker to squeeze in that fucking tube dress.
Okay.
This isn't the first time. This isn't the first time. This is about the thousandth time I've had to do it. But this is why the world is the size that it is, because as you can see, there is plenty to bring, but we can't bring all of it because the server just will not allow us to have a 10 gigabyte world with 300 mods. Minecraft will be knocking on my door going, hey, can you knock it the fuck off?
That's funny.
I know you've been playing Minecraft for almost 20 years, dude, but cut it out. There's no Guinness Book of World Records for Minecraft, but we're gonna make one, alright? With the biggest world, doing the craziest thing that's never been done before. This Let's Play series is gonna turn real life on its fucking head. And then once we get this thing started, I want to go and talk to the news companies in our state and see if we can't go on live television and talk about it.
Like what kind of live television?
Like ABC News?
Really?
Yeah. Get like a morning segment on the morning show where we can talk about it. Get like a 15-minute panel and just, they can ask us questions. We can talk about our website. We can talk about how we're trying to make a good movement for society, bringing people back together. And we're doing that through the love of Minecraft. Oh my god, that's so cool. So how can people get in contact with you? Check us out at nexusuniverse.com.
Nice. I like that.
We're not going to stick around and, give our fucking life story. We're just there for nexusuniverse.com. We're there to get people to understand. We're in and out, But I think that, along with starting to talk to some of these celebrities, is going to really start getting us where we need to go. Granted, they're not going to play Minecraft with us, but they can be our spokesman. We have a small audience that's listening to this. They're coming, they're going, they're enjoying, they're not. I think some people are interested, some people are kind of taken back by it, but all in all, I think it's going to be the greatest thing ever.
I think it's wonderful.
Why are we freezing? Oh, there we go. I was going to say, why are we freezing up on these chunks, B? I got 130 chunks in queue, 129. Here we go. We're still going. These vehicles right here. This is what really is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. It's hard to show.
Is that his or yours?
Huh?
That's his, right? He did that?
No, this was actually something I found online.
Oh, okay. That's really cool.
There's all kinds of different types of aircrafts. All the way down here. Big ass, that fucking, that one that carries vehicles inside of it. Mm-hmm. We could try to get that thing to fucking fly. This thing is what they call the Earth Mover. If you've ever seen those big, massive, like 10-story tall building looking ass drill things that go into the side of the earth with that big ass wheel and it's just cutting out the side of the earth, that's what that thing is. I want to see if we can make this thing work. That in and of itself would be the most craziest thing ever done with the Create mod. In and of itself would be a record. This crane is fucking ridiculously huge. Getting this thing to fully operate and move across the map would be revolutionary as well. And then you have a couple of dump trucks and then 4 more smaller cranes right here. And actually, these 2 cranes are the exact same to each other. This one is closed, this one is open. So technically we have 4 cranes of the exact same type. And if we can get all of them to operate, we have 4 functional cranes along with this big ass dude. And then if we can make this Earth Mover move, we can fill these dump trucks up and actually like move shit. But then this is where shit gets crazy. We have all these aircraft carriers. You can't see them because I have them highlighted ready to go. All these different aircraft carriers, submarines, attack ships, all types of boats. And if we can get those along with, hold on, along with, where's she at? There she is. There's mine. My big ass Titanic. She's in a very precarious spot. We're going to have to figure out how to open this up to get it to move again. But if we can get the Titanic to move, it's already a playable mini game. It's a hide and go seek mini game. If we can make that boat move, you can rent out rooms. There's restaurants. There's all kinds of shit inside. And we can make more mini games. So you can play mini games on a cruise ship while you're taking a cruise around the map.
Damn.
Let's go! And then, to make it even more fucked up, what we can do... Where is it at? Hold on. There it is, right here. Along the cruise, we have a second Titanic that I've already spawned in, but it's inside the ocean, so it's already, like, at the bottom of the ocean.
We have 2 Titanics?
Yeah, this one's part of Ironforge. So, along our cruise, we can be like, so that was the original Titanic that got hit by an iceberg and sank. We're the second one that hasn't. We're lucky today, but knocking on wood, hopefully we don't hit the same iceberg and fall to the same fate as that original Titanic.
God damn.
And then...
I mean, if we do, we have a backup.
This is an entire planet floating in the sky.
That's insanity right there. That's what that was?
Yeah, it's not a waypoint. That's a planet. It's actually, it's a glass dome, but you can't see the city inside because the glass is purple, so it's not like in this it's not translucent, but when we get in the game it will be. All kinds of shit. We only have to get this little chunk and this little chunk, and then we're coming straight for this whole ass beast of a monster right here. I can't, like I said, I can't take all 8 gig. This is an 8 gigabyte world on its own. I can't take all of it, but we're going to take the islands. Maybe not this one, but we're taking this one, this one, this one, and this one. As soon as this is done, 120 chunks. Come on, baby. It's like watching Minecraft grow.
Remember those little things when we were kids? Those little capsule pills that you put into water, and you soak it for a couple hours, and it goes into like a big sponge.
Yeah.
That's what this is reminding me of right now.
I remember those little balls you can get that did the same thing, and you could like the I don't remember what they called them, but I would fill up my like back when I used to have Nerf guns, I would keep them tiny, and then I would cram as many, I think it was like 3 or 4 all the way up to the front, and then I would load up my gun, and they would shoot farther because it had a little bit more weight. It was dope. They weren't hard like BBs, so it wouldn't hurt you, but they would go like, instead of like 10 feet, they would go like 20 feet. So it would make it a lot more fun. I miss that type of shit. But now I sit here and play Minecraft like a fucking adult.
That's funny.
I don't play Minecraft like a kid. Everybody else plays Minecraft like a kid. They start a normal Minecraft world. They go, okay, everybody, we're going to start a Let's Play series. We're going to figure out these mods, and we're going to start today. Fuck that. I've spent 3 years making this world. I'll redesign the world. I'm going to start out with trillions of structures, and we're just going to figure out how to play with that.
Let's fuck with it, man. Hell yeah.
117 chunks left to go, and then I don't even know how long it's going to take to do these ones. It's not going to be the whole map, so it's not like we're going to have to copy it like Europe. But this one right here, I feel, is going to take a really good chunk of time. I can't wait though. This one is, I'm sitting here because I've never been able to open this one map because, like I said, it's always been a corrupted file. But looking at it, there's houses and structures all throughout this forest, and then there's this fucking insane bridge that comes over here, and this is the part that's just got me going. Where the hell does this go into? It goes into the mountain, and what is underneath here?
The Underground Railroad.
Well, look.
It reminds me of like you being like a huge like human or something, and then all these little people are actually living in this community, and here we are like cutting and deleting and this and that, and they're like living their real life. Going, what's going on?
But look at. You have this bridge, and it comes into this pathway, right? And it comes down here, it comes down here, comes down here, comes down here, comes down here, and then it meets over here with this civilization. Look at this shit. What the fuck? Look at that. Has to be the road. Or whatever they're doing for their walkway. And to make that make sense, that had to take months to do. That type of pattern that's coming up, this zoomed out, is fucking insane. That is not just making striped lines on a dotted road and making lanes on a road. You made like a cathedral across an entire nation. Look at this! What the fuck is this? Look at these patterns. in a game that only allows you to make blocks. This is insane. Look at this perfect circle with this elegant design. This will not be taken advantage of. This will be taken with great care. This is crazy. And I can't even tell you how cool this is. This is fucking wild. How it just bleeds into like, wait, what the fuck is that? Bleeds into like a mountain lava fucking tropic. This is crazy. It's almost like a world map. And if I can get lucky, I want to figure out how to put all of our countries in here in the future. That's the dream now. I don't think we'll be able to do it because of how big the map is, but if we cut off a lot of the extra chunks out here, we can put in Greenfield down here. We can put in Shadow America over here, Greenland over here, and a lot of the tiny countries all in between. And this would be a fucking insane map. This is what I've been waiting for. I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. I got what I wanted, now I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's more than what I wanted, okay? I just wanted some of it. You made all of this. I can't tell you how much I want to see what the fuck this is. I've never seen anything like this before. Ever. And it's so fucking gray. Oh my god, I want to know what it is. And you can tell there's something underneath of it. There's like, I don't know if it's a village or what, but
Can you go down in there?
No, I can't. I could if I was using Amulet, but I can't put this in Amulet. It's way, wait a minute. I might be able to put this in Amulet. Hold on. No, wait. If I try to go and put this on Amulet right now, it's going to slow that down even more. If I try to put it, because the laptop is the only one that has access to Amulet, which is my third party. It's the second World Edit device that I use. So this one is a top-down view, right? So as I'm working, I can only look down at it. I can't actually get inside and look at the physical structure in a three-dimensional sense. It's only two-dimension. With Amulet, it's not, or it can be two-dimension, but it can also go into three-dimension, but it physically builds the structures. In here, it's creating my Minecraft world in a two-dimensional sense. If I do it in Amulet, it's going to work on it in a three-dimensional sense, and I don't know if I can put this onto the laptop yet because I just barely got it on the desktop. So hold on. I am so fucking excited. This is like a birthday gift. It really fucking, you have no idea, it really is. I'm gonna put that bitch right on my desktop screen. Now that's interesting. It comes in at 8 gigabytes, but the files are only at 887. And what's really interesting about that is Greenfield at its entirety is at 792. Look at this. This is Greenfield right here in its entirety. There's a little bit cut off over, hold on, wait for it to load in. I cut off a little bit of the water down here, so there was more water down here, like how he has in his, and then there was a whole chunk right here that was just like grass, and there was a little bit more that came down here, just a little bit more. So I cut off just a small bit, but the entire thing of Greenfield is 792 792 files, and this one's 887, and that's all of this. So there's a chance we could put our countries in here, and I can cheat and make the server think that it's not an 8 gigabyte world, it's actually like a 3 gigabyte. But I can't open the world and check out anything, because if I go and start like validating all the structures, it's going to instantly like bump it all the way up. There's a chance by the end of this, with all of what we have and with this world right here, this is going to be a 12 gigabyte world if we can get it all together. That's 12 gigabytes. That's bigger than Minecraft itself.
How is that even going to be possible?
It's literally just blocks and blocks and blocks. It just comes down to endless structure files.
Right.
This is the beauty about sandbox games, is they allow you to have infinite opportunities. I don't think that they really understand what they mean when they say that, because if you open your game to something like this, you have to be ready for an asshole like me to come in here and make the fucking craziest thing that's never been done before. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
I expect nothing less.
I'm not going to play with a vanilla Minecraft world when I've been playing this game for 20 years. This represents 20 years of having fun, if not more. Thank you so much, Breeze. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my day the way it is today.
Who?
Breeze, this fucking WinRAR zip software that pulled me out of a win, gave me a straight fucking W today. And it's really weird because I gave up on that world for a little while, and I've been thinking about it for like the last 2 weeks, and I haven't thought about it all week, and I didn't even think about it yesterday. And the first thought that came into my mind before working on this was, oh, we should go see if we can get it. And this time, I tried it again. I tried opening it with all my different programs, and then I said, fuck it, let's just see what the Microsoft Store can give me. Came out with like 15 different things. I clicked the top one. It said it can even help with corrupted zip files. I said, ooh, and it's free? Let's try it out. It came in with, okay, you can get a lifetime membership for $20, or you can get an annual or a monthly membership for $10. And I was like, fuck, do I gotta pay for this? I closed out that screen, put in the file. That bitch hit a loading screen for like 15 minutes.
15?
I didn't think it was actually going to work. I thought it was going to come back and say it wasn't going to do anything. And then I actually put it in a second time because I was like, I don't know if it actually got it. I don't know. It ended up putting both of them in. I think it was trying to do both of them at the same time. So 15 minutes later, I had 2 files ready to go of the same thing. I clicked on one, opened it, drug it over, and here we are. Now, this is as far as I've gotten with this world. I haven't tried to open it physically. I haven't tried to do anything with it physically. I'm going to try to bring chunks of it over because I don't know what it's going to be like trying to open this fucking thing. But I will say this. With everything that happened between me and V-Sulfy, between all of us and V-Sulfy, and with how his builds are, I want to make a custom server that puts this world and all of only his builds scattered through it like a big-ass storyline, and just put the Roman Empire, his massive space station, all the UFOs, the other bases, all the different structures that he's given us, and just put them in there all over the place and make a V-Sulfy server to pay homage.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's a lot of
you can
text
be a
work.
bad person, but you're not a bad player. And I'm not gonna just talk shit on your name. I still want to give you credit where it's due. You're just not gonna be able to come in here and make a bunch of decisions anymore, sadly. And if we could have worked that out, you could have kept giving us more builds, and we could have made a custom server for all of your shit. But at this point, this is what we're gonna get, and honestly, this might be just enough.
Right.
Because with that map alone, that's already mind-fuckingly insane. With everything I'm gonna try to shove in there, it's probably gonna be too much.
Mhm. But you don't know unless we try.
That's what's fun about it. That's what's always fun about it. We're at 100 chunks. We're almost there. We're down to almost the double digits. Almost about to leave the triples. Oh.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't realize my speakers were on this whole time. My headset blocked it out, so I'm sure they've been able to hear you talking in the background as an echo, so that sucks. I woke up feeling like shit this morning. Took a fucking long, hot ass shower. Oh my god, I felt so good. I got this Sprite. I didn't realize I bought it. It's Sprite tea.
Tea?
Yeah, I poured it into a clear glass, and I was like, what the fuck? Is my soda bad? I cracked open another one, and it did the same thing, so I looked at the box, because it looks like a normal box, but in the corner it says Sprite plus tea, and a little ass logo. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? It's actually not bad. It's not my favorite thing in the world. It's probably kind of like the Dr. Pepper coconut, whatever the fuck. You know, they're just trying shit. Well, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if you're thirsty as shit,
right,
you're gonna drink it.
Yeah.
If I had the opportunity to look at the box and buy a normal pack of soda or this one again, I'll buy the normal pack.
Right.
But it definitely makes my stomach feel better. It's good. It makes me feel good. I don't mind the flavor. It was just very off-putting at first.
Right.
I wish they would have made like a bigger emphasis that you're not buying the normal case of soda. Like,
Yeah, that's how they get you.
well,
Because if you buy it by mistake, you're gonna drink it. But normal, like the average person isn't gonna just buy something in a 12-pack and never try it. So they try to.
yeah, but don't cheat me into getting it because you don't think I'm gonna buy it. Make
That's
it
all marketing.
make it enticing to buy.
Yeah.
You're fucking doing it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. Come on, it needs to fucking be here today.
I'm gonna try to stop sharing my screen. I might even stop going live for the moment because it's taking a really long time to get these chunks in. Yeah, we'll be right back.